Welcome back, you guys. Happy New Year's. It's your girl, Miss Key, and welcome back to Too Much to Say podcast, where we talk all things TV and movies. On today's episode, I want to talk about BET Plus original drama series, All the Queen's Men, starring Eva Marcel as Madame DeVille, Sky Black as Amp Edition Anthony, O'Shea Wilson as Tommy, her trusted chauffeur, chef, cook and maker, all the things. DJ Dime, who's played by Candice Maxwell, and she keeps the club popping. She's like the manager slash, you know, all things that Marilyn needs to get the clubs going and everything. So you guys, I want to talk about how great Eva Marcel is as the character, the lead character of Madam. When I tell you guys that she deserves an award for how good her timing is, her acting, I believed her. Because, baby, Madam does not play, okay? Okay, the show centers around the life of Madame DeVille. Madam is a fierce businesswoman who is at the top of her game in the nightclub industry and surrounded by a band of trusted employees who are down to make sure that she is successful. But Madam's self-proclaimed boss soon discovered that more money and more power means more problems. So as a woman that's on the top of her game, on an industry that's based off men, to be successful that she is in where she is right now, and to see how the creator, Christian Keys, who also, this is based off his book Ladies Night, and he also he's not a star, he's like recurring. He's a recurring actor on his show. He plays the concierge. Oh, Lord. And when I tell you guys that the show itself is on a whole nother level, like I was saying earlier, Eva Marcel, sis, you deserve your flowers for playing this character. You showed the boss lady in her, in Madam. You showed the heart that she has. You showed the loyalty that she has, because she believes in loyalty. She believes in family. Even though she's a hard ass, baby, she'll shoot you you cross her, she will shoot your ass right in the forehead. Will not think twice. Okay, it's 2 seasons of the show for those who haven't watched the show. I think part 2 of season 2 comes back January 13th. Lord, my mind is still over there on New Year's Eve. She's everything for this character. So Evil, sis, I give you your flowers for this character. And I can't wait to see what more come to the show. Like I was saying earlier, part 2 season 2 is the 12th of this month. So if you haven't watched the show, please go over there to BT Plus, honey. Get the subscription. If you don't, do the 7-day free trial, honey, and go watch that show. I'm telling you, I was up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, binge watching seasons 1 through 2. And she played her part great in this show. And then she also the aunt of Amp, who is a convicted felon who did 11 years for killing his girlfriend at the time in a bad car accident. And he's just trying to get his life back together. Amp is, and he's in the halfway house, and he's trying to make the money the right way. You know, he's going to different companies trying to, but they won't hire him because he's a felon. So he ends up asking his auntie, who's played by Madam, who's Madam, somebody played by Madam, who is Madam, you guys, for help for the job. So she gave him a job to work the front of the club, you know, making sure everybody, you count the people get that comes in, make sure the money right. So she ends up, so he ends up working for his aunt, who's gave him a chance. He looks up to, he's very protective of, and he ends up out falling for DJ Dime. DJ Dime is like the manager of the club. She's like Malcolm's left hand, you know, when it comes to business of the club. Club Eden is the name of the club, you guys. And she runs the DJ. She runs the club when Malcolm's not there. She makes sure she check out all the men of Eden, which are the exotic dancers. And she makes sure that stuff runs right and correct when Madam's not there, or even if she is there. But the relationship between Diamond and Amp down the season is gonna get rocky. And you have to go and watch the show to see what I'm saying. Because Amp really likes Dime, and Dime really like Amp, but it's something that's going to happen to the point where Dime is going to look at Amp differently. And she have to choose sides. And she going to choose a side because the side that she chose was there for her since the beginning of her situation. So I don't want to give too much, but you guys, like I keep saying, you have to go watch it now. And then we have Blue, played by Raquel Plummer. I hope I said her name right. Blue is Madam's left hand. Okay, she's Madam's protector, best friend. She's loyal to nobody but Madam. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else just there because of our Madam. Because if she has a chance, if she don't fuck with none of them, she don't fuck with none of them. The way you see how she also plays her part good, just like Candace Maxwell as DJ Dime and Sky Black as Amp. They did great on the casting of this show, you guys. This show casting is great because there are times where I've seen TV shows and movies, I'll be like, come on, man, this ain't it. If you're gonna do it, just do it right. Get the right people in the cast, but they did it. BET Plus, Tyler Perry, Christian Kids, y'all did it. Honey, y'all got a show. I hope y'all get nominated for the awards, which y'all know they don't like to nominate too many of us brown people. But I digress. You know what I'm talking about. So back to Blue. Blue is very loyal to Madam, to the point where if she feel like or she see you cross her, she will cross Madam. She will put a bullet in your motherfucking head, honey. If she close to you and she see you as her partner, disrespect Madam in any type of way, she will put a bullet in your motherfucking head. Nobody comes before Madam. Hell, she don't come before Madam. Madam first, then maybe her. Okay, Blue, that's how loyal Blue is. But I'm very curious to see how their relationship continues to form down in the season. Because I'm praying for 10 seasons, 8 seasons, 4, 5, 10, 12 seasons of the show. Because it's a lot of backstories of these characters I would love to see. I want to see how Blue and Madam met. You know, how they friendship started. You know, I know through the show they spoke on how DJ Dime and Madam met. You know, But I want to know how Madeline started her club. I want to know the backstory of that. I know they touched on it in the season 1, I believe it was. But I want to see more of that. I want to see more backstories of the Metazide dancers, how they become dancers, like Doc, who played by Michael Baldwin, Babyface, who's played by Keith Swift, and Fargo, that's played by Dion Rome, Midnight, who's played by Jeremy Wilson. And I want to know if they are known as the Men of Eden. So I want to know how they met Madam, how they became members. Like I want to know a lot. When I'm interested in the stuff in a TV series that's got my full attention like this one, I need to know backstories of all the main characters, honey. I want to know where they came from, where they going, how they met each other, how they became, who they are now in the series. So to be able to see that, hopefully down in the seasons, will be something I can't wait to witness to see, because the writing on this show, honey, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Christian wrote the first few seasons, like 75% of season 1. I could be wrong. I think I might be right. But when he started the series, honey, he had me hooked. I was like, ooh, oh my God. They started out through the thizzle, honey, if you catch my drift. And for those who have not caught on, please know that this show is not for dang on babies, not for kids. Watch this when your children is at school and you got time off, or when they sleep at night. Don't be putting this on around them babies and children, honey. They don't need to see the stuff. So, no, it's not kid friendly. But it's show mom and daddy friendly. When I tell you, you gonna love what you see. Because I know I did, honey. There's everything from male exotic dancing, honey. They was on that stage behind oh Lord, to mafia type situation, honey. I love a good mafia scene. Back to Madam, even though she runs her business and her life with the strong grip of I'm a boss bitch, nobody can tell me nothing, I run like I want to run it. But below the surface of that, you could tell that she has a heart. Okay, if she see you in need as a person, and she really believe in you, she will help you. But she also will put a foot in your motherfucking head if you cross her. Okay? And that's the type, listen, Madam, she ain't no real person, but listen, she did what she had to be done. She had to do what had to be done. And she crazy about her family, her dad, which me and my mom had binge watched the show during the holiday season. And my mom called out the dad at the first season. At first I was like, Mom, I think the dad really paralyzed in the chair. He ain't moving. He can't talk. She was like, something about that daddy. And you watch the show, you will see. And then Madam's crooked ass sister, she crooked as hell. I don't trust her. I feel like down the line, either Madam or somebody that she want to be gonna put a bullet in her damn head. I ain't looking for her to live too long. Probably about season 3, she might be gone, or she gonna end up missing, cause she doing too much shit that shouldn't be. Don't be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you got this jealousy streak towards your sister. Like, girl, how you the big sister jealous of little sister? Who does that? But then again, that does happen in sibling, I guess in siblings, rivals and stuff. I don't have that with my sisters, but okay. All right. So now she trying to do behind, underlying shit behind Madam's back. But 9 times out of 10, Madam's like 15 steps ahead of her. So she gonna end up have to do something with her sister. So let's talk about the men of Eden. Let's start off with Doc, played by Michael Baldwin. Doc, first of all the men is fine as hell on the show. That all on fine. Lord Jesus. They fine as hell, honey. Fine. All of them. All of them. Not just the dancer plus the men. They're not dancers, honey. They all fine as hell. Okay? And Doc character. Something about Doc that I like the first season. The first season, it was something about him and his swag and because all the men got swag, don't get me wrong. All of them, Babyface, Midnight, El Fargo, all of them got swag, but it was something about that damn Doc, honey. And the more because if you watch the show, you see him actually open up the show with him fucking another man's wife. I'm sorry, wife. Honey, he was sleeping with another man's wife. So, enough said. So anyway, like I was saying, him messing with that man's wife made stuff in his life very, very difficult. Things had to be happened between season 1 and 2 that really messed with his mental. Like, he's really out there. Something happened, which I don't want to tell too much of because I'm talking, but something's going to happen that caused Doc mental to go out. Like, he's not going to be himself for a while because of what he witnessed or did or seen. So he's going through changes. He found out he got a baby. He got baby mama drama. He got all this stuff going on, and I'm looking forward to see what Doc's characters got going on in the next half of season 2 that's coming back out. So let's talk about Babyface, played by Keith Swift. Babyface. Babyface, I didn't see his character be like it was in season 2. Season 1, he was talking to Miss Patty, had Miss Patty mouth all gone. She stuck it, child, got them in paying his bills, had him a new car, his apartment, honey. Messing around with women in the damn boom boom room and stuff. Not just him. He wanna own it, a male is identical, but you know what I'm saying. And had one of the judge ladies the blackmailing them, child, to the point where he had to call Madeline like, hey, listen, Madeline had to figure out what was going on, right? What you doing up there? You ain't making this money. So Madeline had to handle that right quick. But then we have to talk about how season 2, the first half of season 2 had me looking at him side-eyed. Because I'm trying to figure out, sir, you got this situation going on with Miss Tandy and her husband. Okay? And Miss Tandy is played by Rashawn Ali. And Miss Patty, who I talked about, was played by Julia Pace Mitchell. With Miss Tandy and her husband now. And when you go to her house and you see things going down that you didn't want, you come back and you use somebody else. Like, that's slicey shit. I don't like that. That's slimy as hell, you guys. That's the word for slimy. That shit was slimy. That's gonna come back on you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the damn show. And let's talk about the next exotic dancer, El Fargo, played by Dion Rome. So El Fargo is the only one I would say who's only there for dancing, make his money, go to school. For now, that's what I've seen so far from him. The past 2 seasons, he's there for them. He's seen the men as his brothers, his friends, and he's there for them when need to be. He loves the damn eat. He forever eating. I mumble. There was a scene where Madam told him, "Don't you begin getting fat." Paraphrasing the Ashley told me, "Don't be getting fat now. Hell, eating up all this damn food." Hell, that's paraphrasing where it had me dying laughing. But deep down, El Fargo isn't over an ex who's happened to pop up, and she's getting married to someone else, and she comes and just cloud his damn judgment, his mind and shit, to the point where he don't even want to do his job, and he forever damn eating. But also knows how close he and Amp is. When Amp started the show, Amp started working at the club, I'm sorry. So their relationship started to grow as friends. Don't start that shit. And then things gonna happen between Amp. Who the hell is Adam? Child, girl, come back. Between Amp and Madam to the point where it's gonna be a rift between the two of them. To the point where I saw the scene and I cried, you guys. I was up 2 o'clock in the morning when I cried. I said, "Man, he won't do you like that. Ed won't do you like this." But let me go back to what I was talking about, El Fargo. I'm all over the place. So anyway, his character is more the laid back, chill so far. Because I don't know, I want to see what more they have for El Fargo character. I also want to know his background with the rest of them. Then we have Midnight. Mr. Midnight, played by Jeremy Williams. Midnight, Midnight, Midnight. Like all the men, he's loyal to Madam. All of them loyal to Madam. Not just him, all of them. But he go the extra, step for her if need be. If Blue can't have something, you know what I'm saying? If Tommy the cook / the chauffeur / the damn bagel cookies / the damn the bath water runner, all the asses. If he can't do it, Madam goes straight to Midnight, and he will mind doing it because that's his sister. That's like his sister, honey. He'll do anything for her. But Midnight, baby, I'm gonna need you to get your stuff together, cause honey, that first season with the whole tying up and it looked like it about to fall off. It had dead skin, baby. That's not normal. And if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about, baby. You had to do all type of stuff to try to get your situation back together with down there. Okay. You got to get that together. But I also know about Midnight that I might be wrong, he might more like the older brother to everyone. So, and this is my opinion, I think he's more like the older brother everybody could talk to if need be. But I don't trust Midnight because he's like he's taught. But so far, he's been doing what he needs to do with the whole being there for his family, because I believe he see all the men as brothers. And then there's gonna be a scene in season 2, I believe, where him and Doc is gonna go love with their friendship, their relationship, because they was the two closest. Midnight and Doc were like brothers. So something's gonna happen to what their relationship gonna cause a strip. Oh Lord, all these things gonna strap. But it keeps me entertained, honey. I love it. Keep writing it, honey. Tyler, Christian, y'all keep writing it, honey. Their relationship gonna have it's gonna be strained due to, you have to watch the show, damn it, to know what I'm talking about. But something's going to happen that Doll and Midnight gonna end up having a conversation afterwards, okay? And then we have the first non-male Dancer of Eden, Trouble, who's played by Carter the Body. Trouble's exactly her damn name. Her ass is Trouble, okay? She came up in there, told Madam she wanna dance. Madam said, no, honey, I wanna do men. Child, DJ Don gave her a chance to go do amateur night. She won, excuse me. She impressed Madam. Now she got in the door. Now she started all type of damn trouble, you guys. She's over there starting with the men of Eden with some drama shit. Then she over here, the people over there on the amateur night with her. She in that damn shit. Then she trying to sleep with our child. Trouble's a mess. But I want to see more about Trouble. Where Trouble come from? What's her background? You know, who she's closest with outside the club. I want to see more from her character. I hope her character continues to grow, because she didn't do too many episodes these past 2 seasons. So I hope for the more of the series that continue to grow. I want to see more about Trouble. I want to see her background, who she is, where she come from, why she like she is Trouble. What the hell, you know what I'm saying? I want to see all those things, so I'm waiting to see how her character's going to turn out. And then we have the creator, Christian Key's character, the concierge. I'm going to tell you like this. Christian did his thing as the concierge, honey. He came in there. He stuck the madams in her office, honey, and he told her what it was going to be. Listen, he going to mess around. And madam, if you watch the show, honey, they had they on the thug deals too on that plane. I said, oh my goodness. Girl, watch him though, madam. Watch the concierge, because I don't trust his ass neither. It's something about him. I don't trust. How the hell you just gonna pop up out the damn blue like this and gonna tell Melanie how she should contradict herself, how she should calm down. Oh, you should. I'm like, what you want? What you want, concierge? What the hell? What do you want besides her cleaning your money? Let me find out you want some sneaky stuff, sir. But I'm here for it. I want to see Madam get pregnant, but that's either here or there. So I'm gonna keep an eye on Christian's character, because I can't put my finger on it, but he up to something. He's up to something I can't put my finger on. Okay, you guys, let's talk about Miss Patty. Miss Patty. Listen. Miss Patty is a very successful lawyer who's great at her job for what the show, says about her. Nice looking woman, nice plus size looking woman. But her ass is over here running behind Babyface. Babyface, come here, Babyface. Every time you turn around, she calling from Babyface. Babyface is working. He don't want you like that, sis. Nobody tell you to pay for his car note, his house, his clothes, and everything. They want to get mad. Now, when she realized he ain't the only one that she talking to her. Like, sis, he a damn stripper. Okay, what you expect? He have other women. He do other things for money. You over here trying to wife a damn stripper. Excuse me, you trying to make a husband out of a male exotic dancer. Where they do that at? What does that make sense? Sis, now you mad because he ain't doing what you want him to do. He ain't coming home when you want him to come home. Like you his damn girl, you trying to be his wife, his girlfriend, his mama, his agent. You wanna know what he had out to girl. What you need, Miss Patty? Miss Patty need a damn lawyer, man. She need a man in the damn courtroom, a judge. She need her police officer, a doctor, or something. She need her man that you know what I'm saying, she know working. Because he working too. Babyface working too, but Babyface don't see her like she see him. You know what I'm saying? He see her as a sugar mama who take care of him. You know what I'm saying? And I think she had that attention at first for what season 1 was showing. But the more episodes started to come out, so I think she started falling for that man. Baby, he don't want you like that. He don't see you like that. Okay? So, sister, I'm going to need you to calm down. Miss Patty, calm down. And get out your feelings and keep it moving, sis. Get you a doctor, lawyer, fireman, a judge, police officer, detective, somebody. Because, baby, falling for a stripper is going to get you exactly what you at. Hurt. And you guys, I want to talk about Miss Tandy. Miss Tandy. I know y'all like, damn, she keep calling them all the time. Y'all got to, if you haven't watched the show, you will see what I'm talking about when it comes to the characters, honey. They play that show so good. They play their characters so good, honey. That's how you know the casting over there is off the chain. Miss Tandy was played by Rashawn. I hope I said her name correctly. Rashawn Ali. Honey, she played the heck out of Miss Tandy. Honey, she into some freaky dicky things, honey. Her and her husband, honey, that's a scene over there in season 2 where her and her husband did some freaky some things to a dancer that should be illegal, honey, and left them there. Y'all have to watch it. Miss Tandy, she about her business, but for me, I think she was low-key snake in the grass. Because there's something about her, too, that rubs me the wrong way. Like, madam have to watch her, even though she get business from... She do business with madam, but she's giving, oh, I can do this to you if you try me. I stab you in the back if you try me. But see, you try, but she look like the type, Miss Tanner like the type, she know madam about that life. She know, she could go so far, that's what I'm saying. She could go so far with madam before madam click on her ass. So I'm looking for that to happen. So you guys, I've been talking about this show for the longest, honey. I ain't want to make this episode long, but apparently it's going to be a little long today. So you guys, please go and check out BT's Plus original show, All the Queen's Men, created by Christian Keys, produced by Tyler Perry Studios. Like I said in the beginning, the part 2 of season 2 comes the 12th of this month on BT Plus. Get your subscription. Get your subscription up. Try the free 7-day trial. Binge watch the episodes when the new season start. Well, the part 2 of the season start up too. You guys could come back to this video and comment down below. Matter of fact, don't come back. Go ahead and like. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe to your girl, you know. Subscribe, cut your notification bell on. Notification bell when I upload this episode on YouTube. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below. And, you know, react with me, you know. I love you guys for listening. I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Bye.